Hello, brethren. Welcome to Friday. It's nearly the end of the working week for people that work Monday to Friday. I'm no longer one of them because I is retired. But I was looking at a song to do today and I just came across this. It's an Elvis song. I don't know what the actual name of it is. That's All Right, Momma. Sung by Elvis Presley and written by Arthur Crudup. Bless him. Right, yeah, so got my baritone. It's plugged in with the Bluetooth connecting to amplifier thingy. And to the side of me is a microphone, but I can't get it into focus with the way the phone is, well, for camera. It doesn't work. You used to be able to do it, but for some reason it doesn't happen now. Anyway, it's there, so you might get a little bit of echo. Well, that's alright, Mama. That's alright for you. That's alright, Mama. Just any way you do, well, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, Mama. Any way you do. Well, my mama, she done told me, and Papa done told me too. Son, that girl you're fooling with, she ain't no good for you. But that's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, Mama. Anyway. Well, I'm leaving town tomorrow. I'm leaving town for sure. Then you won't be bothered with you hanging at my door. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, Mama. Anyway. Well, I ought to start again. Well, I ought to mind my papa. Guess I'm not too smart. If I was, I'd let you go before you break my heart. But that's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, Mama. Anyway you do. Well, that's alright, Mama. That's alright for you. That's alright, Mama. Any way you do, well, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, Mama. Anyway you trying to get a harmonic there, didn't really work. Right, yeah, so that's the song done. This is a baritone that I'm playing it on, but I'm using the chord shapes, ukulele chord shapes, for a I don't know, soprano, tenor, not baritone shapes, because I'm used to the soprano chord shapes. And if you're not playing with anybody else, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so the words and music are, let's turn this off. Words and music are on, in the description underneath the YouTube video. And yeah, so I mean, you play it yourself. As I say, if you got baritone and you play soprano chords, you could join in with this one. But if you don't, you don't. There we are. That's probably not explained anything. Oh, I've got a new subscriber called Voodoo. He plays baritone. She, not sure yet. Yeah, plays baritone, but a bit cleverer than me, I think. Suggested a Led Zeppelin song. Well, it isn't a song, it's like a music instrumental, shall we say, off one of their early albums, and it's quite fiddly, and he's going to try and do that, I think. It's beyond me. It's like proper playing. And he's got his ukulele tuned in drop C. No idea what that is. Drop D, I think I've got a bit of a grasp on. I think Keith Richards, out of the Stones, he plays in drop D, and I think it's just like tuning down. Just so chord shapes are easier to make. And he's got like arthritis, I think, and stuff, so, you know, his hands aren't flexible, so he wants to make it easy to play. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, my words keep disappearing. Don't even need to know why I need my words now, because I've finished. Yeah, so it's Friday. It was blowing quite windy. My mate Belly down in North Leverton on the Lincolnshire-Nottingham border, a forecast heavy rain. In fact, he got heavy rain yesterday, mailed me, says, oh, it's absolutely chucking it down. My forecast wasn't no hint of it. Next minute, there's a load of thunder and like torrential rain coming down. These forecasters are just not very good, are they? It's just, I don't know, I reckon they just go down the pub and they think, right, well, what haven't we had for a while? Let's put a heat wave in. Not had one of them for a while. I say, yeah, but it's Christmas. Yeah, but yeah, we'll just stick one in anyway. And it doesn't really matter if it doesn't happen. You know, we're not accountable. We just make things up and people read them because they do. Because they think they're being informed. And sometimes the weather's correct, predictions are correct. And most times they're not. But it's only like a bit of luck that they're correct. It's not in actual any skill in predicting weather by these people. But they'll all have degrees and stuff in that. They'll be like all sort of tutored up in it, but still can't do it. Was it Michael Fish or something? He said, hey, it was on the news, wasn't it? And he said, a woman's phoned him up and said there's like she knew there was a big massive gale coming, like it was going to be really, really windy. And he says, well, I think actually you can be all right, my dear, because nothing's going to happen. And then it was like nightmare gales. And a tree blew down on my grandparents' house onto the roof. And there were trees coming down everywhere. And he says, oh no, that'll never happen. You know, like I'm in charge. I'm in charge of the weather. And he says, you know, old lady, you got to listen to what I say. Don't make your own stuff up with a little bit of seaweed hanging out your window and stuff like that. And it was something like that. It was like one of these traditional weather forecasting things, piece of wood, seaweed. I think that they shrivel up if it's dry and then they get moist if it's going to be chucking it down with rain. I'm just batting the fruit fly thing out of the way. Keeps buzzing me. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, that's me and me forecasting. Right, so with that, weekend coming up, anything planned for me? Nope. Hope to see you with another song tomorrow. And yeah, so it's the weekend. I'm not sure it's going to be hot enough to sit outside or down to. I'm not sure what it is at the minute. I think it's only about 16. I'm just having a look. Yeah, 16. Yeah, I'm good at forecasting. I didn't know that. I just said it's going to be about 16, and then I've just gone up and it says 16. I should be in charge of the weather, shouldn't I? Right. So anyway, my forecast for the rest of the day, it might snow, but it might not. It might be windy, and it probably will be, because it sort of is at the minute. And it'll probably rain, mainly because the forecasters for here said it won't. Oh, and night time. That's the thing, they put in the nighttime forecast, but nighttime skies will be cloudy. What's that information any good to anybody for? Unless I suppose you've got a telescope and you're looking at stars and stuff like that. But night time, it's dark, isn't it? For most people, it's just dark. It don't matter what's going up there, it's dark anyway. Cloud or no cloud. I know in the summer it keeps the heat in, but there's no heat at the minute to keep in anyway. But anyway, there we go. Me and forecast. Right, so I'm going to love you and leave you. Hopefully get a nice song tomorrow for you. And as always, thanks for coming.